I'm sure you all remember the fine people of the Village or the Villages in Florida. It's a retirement community where a huge portion of residents living there are Trump supporters. They held a weird Trump rally where they're in like their little golf cars or whatever they're called, harassing people who don't support Trump. But nonetheless, they're huge Trump supporters who did not take coronavirus seriously before until Donald Trump tested positive. And now all of a sudden you see signs everywhere encouraging people to wear masks. You see people social distancing. Let me give you the details as reported by the Daily Beast. So the virus was a hoax here until Trump got it. Chris Stanley, president of the Villages Democratic Club, said of the MAGA crowd's attitude. The other night they did a prayer vigil, and for the first time they posted in a big font, "You must wear a mask." I looked on the webcam and didn't see many wearing masks, but they now seem to be accepting this is not a Democrat hoax at all. I'm gonna bring you in already, Aida. I'm glad they're taking it more seriously. I'm glad they're like, I don't want people to get sick and die, even if I disagree with them politically. But why does it have to get that bad? Like, why do you have to wait until Trump contracts the virus to take it seriously? Like, why is it that 200,000 Americans dying from the pandemic isn't good enough for you?
It's ignorance. You know what's funny is that it's a Democratic hoax, but historically, the majority of the people that have been passing away, who are the big numbers, are in marginalized groups who historically have been Democrats. So the Democratic hoax to kill the Democrats, because when you go to the poor communities, the Latinx people that have been working throughout the pandemic, the poor Black people who are still showing up to their jobs because they don't have a choice. But the hoax is a Democratic hoax. And a lot of people who've died have been Democrats, which is ridiculous. Like that, what we were gonna go out and cough on the Republicans. I mean, it's just that the talking points are dumb, and we have to call dumb when it's dumb. Like, we gotta stop. This political correctness has now muzzled us and handcuffed us. There are things that are stupid and that are dumb, and we have to call them out when they are. Some of the things that they are saying are unfounded, ridiculous. They have no evidence of any of it. It's not fact, it's foolishness. And to say that a party, a political party, I mean, can we say that the Republican Party is trying to infect America with the disease of ignorance and foolishness? It's just stupid. Like, come on, man, just dumb.
I mean, I wish right-wing voters knew what we know about Democrats. Democrats aren't savvy enough to conduct a hoax. They're just not. Like, let's keep it real. Like, Democrats barely fight back. Come on, a hoax? Like, they always project what they would do, right? Like, Republicans project what they would do, but they fail to, like, those two are they're gonna do a hoax? They're gonna do a hoax?
No, they're gonna do the hokey pokey right now. That's what they look like.
They said.
It's funny. That's so funny that this was the most gangster thing we saw from Nancy Pelosi, that it became such a big thing in America. She did the gator hands. I went to Florida State. And so we thought that was gangster. And it's just ridiculous, guys. We just have to call it what it is. We haven't seen the person come along yet that is in either of these political parties right now, besides Bernie Sanders, AOC, the squad. We haven't seen anybody besides these people who have the gall to call it what it is without fear of being called communist, socialist, anarchist. We don't have them. They're just not out there. They're not bold enough. They're not willing to sacrifice the safety of being in the box because they're afraid of what the group is gonna call them, and the group is going down.
I just want an opposition party that knows how to play offense, and they can't even do that. They're constantly playing defense, and it's just so hilarious to me that, Republicans like act as if they're these powerful, shadowy figures that are like in on some crazy conspiracy. It's insane. One other thing I wanted to mention is a quote from the president of the Democratic Club in the Villages. He also said, a couple restaurants told me that the day Trump tested positive for coronavirus, restaurants weren't as crowded that night. So there are visible differences in how business is being conducted at the Villages in Florida. So I think overall this is good news. Remember, this is a retirement community. So these are people who are definitely vulnerable health-wise to COVID, and they should be taking it seriously. And yeah, so I hope they stay safe. This is a good update.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.